If you're here, go ahead and type in the chat that you're here so we can say hi to you. Let's see. No viewers yet. That's okay. If you show up later, we're happy that you happen to find this video. Hello, YouTube world as well. Let's see. Cool. Welcome, everyone. We'll go ahead and get started in the next 30 seconds or so, just so we can allow people to jump on and make sure our music is working. So if you have complaints about our lack of music today, it's just so we don't get kicked off. So we're still working on what licensing and stuff looks like as we teach these classes. So just bear with us as we learn technology more. Let's see. Get her. Veronica, did you like us? I sure you're like, oh, cool, awesome. I like it too. Let's see if I can.
Just laughing because I saw myself walking away.
Oh, hey.
I was just checking, you know.
I'm gonna turn it down so maybe it won't pick up on the algorithm. So yeah, so again, thank you guys if you're just now joining us for our live class. So my name is Ursula. I'm going to be doing the musicality class this first hour, and then Veronica is going to be teaching Balboa out and ins. So I think our graphic says in and out, which is not to be confused with the burger place. So we are not trying to advertise them or anything that costs money that we don't have. So, but we're happy that you're here to learn out and ins and dancing versus In-N-Out Burger. I'll get started in the next about minute or so, and then we'll just start dancing by myself until other people start joining the call. Let's see. Let's see if there's any other people. Try to hit that note, friends. Cool. I wonder if I can, I don't know if I can do that without doing feedback. Okay. All right, friends, let's go ahead and start with the warm-up. So as you can see, I'm actually dancing by myself today. But if you have a partner, feel free to try these things out with a partner, but I'm gonna do this as if it's a semi-solo Lindy Hop class. And if you see me doing this with my head back and forth, it's just because that I don't have a partner today, or actually we have two cameras going on at the same time. And really quick test, Veronica, are you still on the live? Mm-hmm. If I raise this hand, is this on your right side or your left side? It's a little laggy.
I'll let you know in a second.
Perfect. So I'm just gonna wave to the rest of the interwebs.
Wave back, everyone.
Exactly. Say hi if you see it in the chat.
Almost there.
Yeah. No worries.
That's on my left side.
Perfect. So we're mirrored. Cool. That is exactly what I'd like to see. All right, cool. Let's go ahead and get started with a warm-up. And if you guys are wearing animal print today, good for you. I'm trying to expand my horizons as far as prints go. So we're going to go ahead and do a warm-up together. We're going to just do variations of like steps and triple steps and rock steps and just tag along with it. And again, these are going to be short spurts because again, we found that the algorithm likes to kick us off. So we want to make sure that that doesn't happen. So we're just going to do a little bit of smooth sailing. Let's start with some bounces to the right. Now to the left. To the right. To the left. Take your right up. To the right. To the left. That time. Now we're going to triple step. Here we go. Triple step. Let's rock step right. Let's take it back to the back. We're all set. So let's take a pause here, make sure to kick us off. I think we're still good. Nice. So like I said, if you're just joining us, we're doing the music in little spurts just because of the algorithm. We're still trying to figure out how to get that copyright so we don't get knocked off the interwebs. Cool. And again, if you have questions, feel free to write it in the chat. We'll try our hardest to look at them and go for there. I think I actually see some bits. Let's see. Yeah, it's okay. Yeah. I'm not seeing anything on my end here. Comments. Nothing yet. Okay, so we're good. All right. So like I said, since I am by myself today, we're going to kind of treat the solo body, but then we'll try to talk about how this would work with our partner. So, like we said, this first hour, we're talking about musicality. Musicality tends to be that word, I think, that tends to freak people out or excite people. So all we mean when we talk about musicality as a dancer is just first of all, being aware of the music, and then also making choices to respond to what's happening to the music. Okay? So when we first learn how to dance, we're just trying to get through the motions of like, okay, this is a rock step, or this is a triple step. This is what a swing out looks like. This is a Charleston basic, things of that nature. But then as dancers, as creatives, as we get accustomed to the footwork and the dance itself, we want to be able to respond to what's happening musically, so it's basically a relationship with dancer to music, but then it's also a relationship where we're dancing with a partner, partnership to music, yeah? So musicality is basically a conversation from a dancer, I feel like, from dancer to music, but then also between the joint partnership of you and another person in relation to the music. So with that in mind, we're just gonna play with some very easy, basic ways we can start incorporating variations within our basic Lindy hop. And then also whenever we hear those hits in the song, it could just be an alternate or a move that you can just grab from the library in your head of things you know how to do that happen to hit certain parts of the song, okay? So I'm gonna start with one that's fairly easy. This tends to be a typical thing that we learn first off the bat when it comes to musicality or adding variations to our swing outs. It's a kickball change, okay? So our kickball change will look like such. I'm gonna go ahead and do it with my left leg as a leader first, and then I'm gonna show it with the right foot as a follower first. But in general, a kickball change is exactly how it sounds. I'm gonna take my left foot, I'm gonna kick it out to the side just slightly, and I'm gonna ball change left, right, okay? So that again, I'm gonna kick the foot, ball change, okay? Let's just do that over and over. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Kick, ball change, 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 kick, ball change. 5, 6, 7, freeze. Let's try that with the other foot. So real quick, again, same concept. I'm gonna kick the right foot, and then I'm gonna step on the ball of the right toe, and then change onto my left foot, okay? So that again, I kick the right, and then I'm gonna ball change. Let's try that over and over. 5, 6, 7, 8. Kick, ball change, 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 kick, ball change. 5, 6, 7, and freeze, okay? So what's nice about that kickball change, you can pretty much do that anywhere in your swing out, okay? Or even if you did 6 count, we can incorporate that. So we might talk about both today. But we're gonna first talk about in our 8 count rhythm and then in our 6 count rhythm, okay? So with that in mind, what we're gonna do our 8 count footwork, like as if we were doing Lindy hop or a swing hop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now we're going to use the kickball change to replace the first 2 beats of our swing out. 1, 2, okay? So when I do that, that's going to be on the left foot as a leader. 1, 2, then I resume with my rhythm, triple step, and I finish my 8 count. 5, 6, 7, and 8. So that again, I'm replacing the kickball change on the 1 and 2 beats, the first 2 beats of my swing out. 1, a 2. Then I'm going to say bless you. Just kidding. I'm going to triple step left, triple step, and then I'm going to finish my footwork step, step, triple step. Okay? If I am a follower, I'm doing the same concept. So let's just go ahead and get rid of a full basic. Step, step, triple step, 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 triple step. My weight is on my left foot, followers. You're going to kick ball change right. 1, a 2. Then you resume with triple, triple step, 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 triple step. So that again, my kickball change is replacing the first 2 beats of my swing out. 1, a 2, 3, a 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Kickball change, triple step, step, triple step. Okay? So we're going to drill this by ourselves over and over. And then what I'm going to do is provide space. I'm going to try this by myself. I'm going to provide those space for you guys with a little bit of music to try it on your own with a song, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to start with the basic. I'm going to start with the leader's footwork. And if you're a follower online, please start with your right foot. We're going to go our full basic in place. And then we're going to add a kickball change after that. Triple, step, step, triple, kickball change, triple for forever. So we're just going to start off with just our normal basic footwork. And then we'll take a break, and then we'll try it on the do it again, but I'll switch feet. Let's find a nice chill song. Bring a good splanky. A 5, a 6, a 5, 6, 7, basic, step, step, triple, step, step, triple, kickball change, 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 triple, step, step, triple. Keep going. So right now I'm doing the leader's footwork with the left, triple, step, step, triple, kickball change, triple. Let's do it one more time and we'll take a break. Take a break for a couple of 8s. I'm going to start as a follower, but if you're a leader, keep on your left foot. Here we go. 5, 6, 7, basic, step, step, triple, step, step, here we go. Kickball change, triple. Step, step, triple, kickball change, triple, step, step, triple, kickball change, triple, step, step, triple, kickball change, triple, step, step, triple, keep going, triple, kickball change, triple, step, step, triple, kickball change, triple, step, step, triple, kickball change. Step, step, triple, kickball change. Let's do it 2 more times. Kickball change. And kickball change. Cool. Let's pause there so we don't get kicked out. Hey. And again, if you have questions for either YouTube or Facebook, feel free to put it in our comments section. All right, and I know it takes a little bit for the lag to pick up, so I'm aware of that. But if you have any questions, again, just go ahead and put it in the chat or just say hi to say, hey, I see you, and it'd be good to see you guys back. So feel free to say hello. Okay, so those are our kickball changes. So real quick, the way this would look with a person, even though I'm without a person today, if I am a leader, if I do my swing out, I'll open this way so you can see. So our swing out would go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Once I finish that 7 and 8 back on my right, I'm going to kickball change on my left, kickball change as the follow starts to come in, and then I catch 3 of 4. Okay? So that again, if I face the same direction as you guys on the interwebs, I do a full swing out, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, and 8. I'm going to kickball change left. Kickball change, go. Triple, step, step, triple, kickball change, get in front. Step, triple, step. Okay? So that's how that works for the leader. If I am a follower, I get to put on my follow face, hello, and I'm here. So I step in towards my leader. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. I'm also going to do my kickball change on the first 2 beats. 1, 2, and then I turn, triple step, I finish 6, 7, and 8. Kickball change, triple step, step, triple. Now, the nice thing about this concept of musicality, I think we always think when we learn a variation or something new, we always think as a follower, how do I know I'm supposed to do this? Or leaders are like, how do I communicate this is supposed to happen? The thing about this sense of exercise or what we're doing today is that you can do it at any moment. I'm as a follower making a decision to do it, or I as a leader making a decision to do it whenever I want. The only thing that we have to be aware of is like, how does that affect the partnership, whether you're in a role as a leader or as a follower? That's a good question, just in case you were thinking it. If you feel like you understand the footwork, you might play with how much information you give to your follow. What I mean by that, if you do a swing out, I might use my kick to go towards my follow, or I might do it and then have them come more towards me. I could use my arm even to make them come to me faster. Yeah, but you can choose to keep your kickball change neutral, where it doesn't affect your lead, or you might decide to zoom towards them. It might turn into a skip versus a kick. And same thing as a follower, whenever I do this, I might go 1, 3, 5, 6, 7. I might use my kickball change as I go forward. Kickball change so that I'm not disrupting the movement depending on how much my leader moves me forward. Or I might decide to hang out and then go 5, 6. So I'm not moving at all. And then I go 5, 6, 7. So even within the choices of the variation, I can still determine, am I going to move more? Am I going to hang back more? And what's cool for the other person that you're dancing with, they're kind of seeing, oh, there's more tension here. There's more of a buildup here. Or is there a release? Does it feel pretty much like we would do a normal swing out? So that's the nice thing about making these decisions, is that you get to kind of determine for yourself what that looks like. Yeah, let me see if there's any comments. Oh, hi. Hi, Grace. So good to see from you or hear from you. Awesome. So those are things to keep in mind as you do kickball changes. So I'm going to play a little bit more music for us to practice. Again, I'm going to try to keep it to like 30-second snippets, just again, so we don't get knocked off. Hey-o. All right, let's do that again. Same song. I will just be here to keep time as a leader or as a follower as far as footwork goes. And again, if you have any questions or comments, please put it in the chat, and I will try to get to that as it catches up. All right, here we go. I'm gonna start off this time with follower footwork, just facing this way, just in case you're by yourself, and then I'll change to a leader. 5, 6, 7, 8. Or if you have a partner, feel free to do that with them. Kickball change, triple, step, step, triple. Kickball change, triple, step, step, triple. Kickball change, triple, step, step, triple. Kickball change, triple, step, triple. Kickball change. Never change the leader. Step, step, triple, step, step, triple. Kickball change, triple, step, triple. Kickball change, triple, 5, 6, 7. Kickball change, step, step, triple. Kickball change. Keep going, step, step, triple. See if there's anything in the chat. Step, step, triple. Kickball change, triple. Step, step, triple. Kickball change, triple. Step, step, triple. Kickball change, triple. Step, step, triple. Cool, cool, cool. So I hope that's making sense to you guys. That's a really hard thing about Facebook and YouTube, is that I can't see you guys move like we could on a Zoom class or even in person. But I hope that's starting to make sense. Now the big question is like, okay, we know how to do this. This seems more like a variation, but how does this work musically? So in a sense, you don't have to keep kickball changing like we did just then. It's a drill. And like I said, if you do have the opportunity to dance with a person, I highly encourage that when you're practicing, that you're not doing it every single 8 count. Yeah, that you might try to find like on, for example, later it goes bum, bum. I might kickball change, triple, ba-da. Kickball change, triple, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, a fun thing with the kickball change, since it takes up 2 beats, you could just do it over and over and over again. So I remember back when I used to play with some friends out in Fort Worth. What's up, Fort Worth? We see you. We used to try to kickball change throughout a whole swing out. And that was always a fun and interesting exercise. But you could kickball change anywhere in your swing out that you feel so led to do. So for example, like on the song Splanky, it has like a repetitive I might decide to kickball change over and over. Now, right now I'm speaking the lens as a follower. Let me find that part of the song for you. So, oh, there it is. That was like right on the money. So here we have the bum, bum, bum. I'm gonna go kickball change, step, step. I'm gonna go kickball change, kickball change, kickball change. So that took up a full swing out. Triple, step, step, triple. Yeah. But again, as you start to hear the songs, you might think, oh, this is a move that I learned as a quote unquote variation or in that one class. So what can I do to make a response to the song? So if you hear that again, in that one big part in Splanky, I could go as a follower, for example. There we go. So it builds here. I might go 6, 7, 8, kickball change, triple, step, step, triple, kickball change, triple. I can use up a whole 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So hopefully that's starting to make sense a little bit in your head, is that don't be afraid of repetition. Yeah, as well. So also when you're dancing with this is just another pro tip. When you're dancing with another partner and you try something new and you know it's happening again, if they don't get it the first time, do it again, because they're like, oh, I hear it. But if you disrupt it and you're like, oh, I'm done with it, then they didn't get a chance to say yes to it. Yeah. So as you're dancing with each other, feel free to be repetitive. That's okay. That's what we call motif. Yeah. Or a sense of the theme of a song or a theme of a dance. Yeah. So feel free as a pro tip to not be afraid to repeat an idea. It might be every other beat. It might be once an 8 count, like when we just did the kickball changes, or every 2 counts with those kickball changes. So let me know what you think about that in the comments below. Even if you're watching later, just be like, that was a cool idea, or just like, oh, I'm not sure. Maybe we can talk about it later. Cool, cool, cool. So real quick, I know we're sticking with kickball changes for a long time, but no, let's move on from kickball changes. I think you get the idea. You could also use kickball changes in your 6 count. You could go kickball change, triple, triple, kickball change, triple, triple versus rock step, triple, triple. You can replace kickball change, triple, triple. A fun one could be rock step, kickball change, triple. That might be a little weird. Then you're on a different foot. But that's the part of experimentation that's a lot of fun. Cool? All right, let's talk about a new one. Let's see. I like to, so this is another class, I wouldn't say classic, but this was a popular one for a good while of just going step, hold. So again, I'm just going to utilize the first 2 beats of our swing out just to keep it nice and easy, especially if you're on this video. We try to keep our online stuff more all levels. So if you're still learning Lindy Hop and you just want to learn some basic things to work with, just zhuzh it up a little bit, this is another good one. So in the same way, I'm going to start as a leader. I have step, step, triple, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm going to go step, hold, or step and raise my right foot. Step, hold. Now we're going to syncopate and triple step. Okay, so that again, I have step, hold, and triple step. And by and, I'm saying that count-wise, but I'm just stepping on my right foot as I finish. So it's going to go 1, 2, a 3, a 4. So you're on the appropriate foot to finish 5, 6, 7, and 8. So that again, if I do a basic on top, 1, 2, 3, a 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. I'm going to step, hold, and triple step, 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 triple step, step, hold, a triple step, 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 triple step, step, hold, and triple step, 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 triple step, step, hold, triple step. Wow, I ended up on the followers footwork there. So when I do that step hold, I'm not going statue. I'm actually trying to maintain the rhythm still internally, whether that's through a pulse, or I might allow that to swing, ha, triple. So that hold can mean anything. I'm holding up my skirt like I'm wearing pants so you can't see my feet. It's kind of funny. But when I say step hold, that is up for you to do however you like, yeah? As in the sense of that variation. So I could go step, knee, a triple, step, step. I'll do it this way as a leader. So I'm gonna mirror you guys. Pretend this is my left foot. I'm gonna step on my right. Step, hold, a triple, step, hold, and triple, step, 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 triple. I could go step, swing, and triple, step, step, triple. I can go step, kick, a triple step. Yeah, so it doesn't matter what shape or action you do with the foot that's up, and so in this case, your right foot, it's still the same rhythm. Step, hold, a triple, step, triple, or step, kick, a triple, step, step, triple. And it's the same thing for the follower. So if I do it as a follower, 5, 6, 7, 8, step, step, triple, step, step, triple, step, hold, a triple step. So for you followers, just in case you missed that, I'm going step, hold, and by and, I'm gonna step on my left foot, and then I'm gonna triple right, triple step. So it's syncopated, yeah? Step, hold, a triple step, 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 triple step, step, hold, and triple step, 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 triple, step, hold, a triple, step, step, triple, step, hold, a triple, step, step, triple. In the same way that I was just talking to the leaders about, you can hold or do whatever you want on that hold with that action foot, that left leg. You could go step, hold, a triple like you've been doing. You might go step, 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 triple, step, kick, a triple, step, step, triple, step, knee. So you can do whatever you want in those moments. So that's also even within the set quote unquote variation, if you want to call it even that, you can play with the shape or how you want to dance it, yeah? And again, finding those moments in the song where you can accent this kind of rhythm with the song. And then also another thing with musicality is that you might be adding to something rhythmically, yeah? So it doesn't always mean I have to match the music. You could be contributing as a dancer to what is happening rhythmically, okay? So what we're gonna turn on the song. We're gonna do this again. I'm gonna start off as a follow. Let's have you start off as a follow this time. And then as a leader. Oh, before I do that, let's talk about if you have a partner, what this looks like in partnership. I'll start as a follow still. So I'll do it so we can see it this way. So I'm starting on my right foot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, and 8. Now I will say, if you do the step hold, you're gonna feel a sense of boing or delay. So it doesn't always feel screamy the first time you do it, but you might feel this sense of delay. And I don't want you to be afraid of the delay, just be ready to move, okay? So that's the thing, sometimes we're called to hold back, especially leaders if you're not accustomed to a follower doing something different than you, especially as we're learning how to do swing outs or you're learning how to dance. You might find that followers do something weird. They're not telling you to stop doing what you're doing. They're just adding to the tension there or to the momentum. Or stretch, if that makes any sense. Good talk. So as a follower, 1, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, I'm gonna go step, hold, a triple step, because that's still a 3, a 4. I'm still gonna have the leader catch me. Now, the beauty of this as a follower, it's similar to what we said about the kickball change. I might decide to hold it and then move, or who knows, make him work for it, or her, your leader, make your leader work for it. So I could go 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, like I said, I can go step, hold, and move, step, step, triple, or I could make the leader move. So what I mean by that is I go 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, and 8, step, hold, a triple step. If the leader feels so inclined, they may rush towards me and then rotate around me, if that makes any sense. So let me go ahead and talk about the leaders just so we can maybe piece that together. So I'm the leader. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Let's say my follower is going step, hold a triple. As a leader, I could decide to keep my basic the same and then catch up, or she'll catch up to me. My follower, I should say, would catch up to me as they're going 6, 7, 8, step, hold. Or if they linger back, leaders, pretend my follower is, I wish I had a visual aid for you, but pretend there's like a pole right here. That's my follower right here. So I'm dancing with them 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, and 8. My follower might decide to hold, step, hold. I could rush and then move them down the line that direction. So if you understand that, that's more of an advanced concept or an intermediate advanced concept of getting your swing outs to move. But leaders, if you feel confident, you could rush to the other side and have them swing out, progress a little bit. So it's kind of like you're dancing, like, oh, I'm gonna pass, and then send it back out the other way. Let's see if there's any comments so far about what's been said, and then I'll talk more about the step hold for the leaders. Nothing yet? Okay, cool. I'm so happy for the 3 viewers that we have. So check it out. If I'm a leader, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. I'm gonna step on my left, step, hold, and then I'm gonna go a triple step. I'm gonna have to probably feel like I have to catch up. A triple step, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Or you can think a triple catch. Yeah, so that again, if I do a basic, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. Step, hold, a triple catch. Step, step, triple step. So that's how we work in partnership. Cool. So again, if you have any questions, pop it in the chat. I'm here for you to answer them to the best of my ability. Excuse me. And I'm going to turn on the song. Let's try all this together. I'm going to do this in solo body just to kind of be that marker for you to refer to as far as your footwork. But if you have a partner, try this with a partner, see what that feels like. And then also feel free to record yourselves, post it on our page so we can see you guys dancing. Not so much the event page, but go for our normal page, our business page. So feel free to post any videos of you guys dancing. That would be super awesome to share. What the community's doing. My phone is right there. All right, let's try a different song. Let's see. That's a little rude, it's a little fast. Let's chill out for a second. Again. I'm gonna start as follower, and then I'll move as a leader. Like I said, these are gonna be short spurts. And 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8, step, 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 here we go, kick, change, step, oh, wrong one, step, hold, step, my bad, y'all, step, hold, step, triple, step, hold, step, triple, step, triple, step, hold, step, triple, alright, you guys lead. Step, triple, triple, step, hold, triple, step, hold, triple, step, triple, hold, triple, step, triple, step, hold, triple, step, hold, step, triple, step, triple. Cool. Alrighty, let's see how that's feeling for everyone. Hopefully pretty good. Yeah? No comments yet? Okay, let's see on YouTube. All right, cool beans. So that's just another way, another variation we can add into our swing outs. So the thing again too, is like I said before, the idea of musicality is that you use these tools and you can play to see where the music this could work. Let me think of an example. Let's see. Man, not at the top of my head. Let's try that for Coffin. Let's see. So it's a little faster. If I go, get on rhythm. 5, 6, 7, 8, 7. But you can even do a whole longer. Step, hold, step, triple, step, hold, step, triple, step, hop. So there, even, I didn't do it on the 1, 2, but there's a part of the song that went bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 and so it repeats again. Bum, 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 But so there I did a quick ball change, and I said quick versus kick. I did a ball change right afterwards to get back on my rhythm. So those are another way without even having to go step, hold, or triple. I went step, step, triple, step, hold, ball change, step, step, triple, step, hold, or stomp off. Whichever way you want to do it, again, I'm just reacting to what's happening in the song. So we're using this on 1, again, the first 2 beats, just because it's easy. But then I challenge you at home, depending on your level, start putting on songs, especially songs that you become familiar with, and dance by yourself, even like how I'm doing by myself. Try your rhythms at home and be like, oh, that's a moment I can react to and rewind it, okay? Cool, let's do one more for today, okay? So we did a kickball change, we did a step hold, okay? Let's see. Let's do something on 5, 6, 7, and 8. So let's do something on the last half of our swing out. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3. Let's add on a rondejambe or a ronde, a little leg sweep, depending on your world. If you're a ballet person, rondejambe, round of the leg. If you're in ballroom, they just call it a ronde, just round. Or Frankie would call it sweeps, yeah? So whichever that means to you, feel free to use. And all I'm doing for a sweep is just bringing my leg around. Let's add that on top of my step hold. So that's gonna be 7, 8, 1, 2, a triple. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, a triple. Yeah, so we're adding on to the step hold. So if I'm a leader, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, oh, wrong foot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, a triple. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2. So I'm using 7, 8 to draw a circle with my left leg. So that again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Notice that you're on your left foot on 6. I'm going to drop my weight onto my right as I sweep my left, okay? So that's, and 7, 8. And when I sweep it, I'm just using the ball of the foot. If you try to go whole foot, that's a choice. You're just not gonna be able to successfully sweep as well as if you were to use the ball of the foot or the tip of the toe, okay? So when I do that as a leader, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna drop my weight onto my right, and 7, 8. So it's like a quick sweep. And 7, 8, I'm gonna step 1, 2, a triple step. So I'm back to that step hold, okay? So that again as a leader, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah? So again, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, 8. Step, a triple. 5, 6, and 7, 8. 1, 2, a triple. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, a triple. Step, step, triple. Yeah? So that's a leader's footwork, adding on that little sweep. If I'm a follower, I start on my right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The weight's on your right foot by 6, okay? And again, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You're gonna drop your weight onto your left underneath, and 7, 8. So it's the right foot that sweeps around. Again, using the ball of the foot as you go around. Let's do that one again. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, 8. I'm going to step on my right. 1, up, 2, and triple step. Okay, so that again for the followers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, drop, 7, 8. 1, 2, a triple step, step, and drop. 1, 2, a 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, a triple step, step, triple. Yeah, let me let that lag a little bit or catch up. Let's see if there's any comments in the comment area. Not yet. Okay, cool. So that's something to add on, yeah? So now something at the end of our swing out that transitions back into the beginning, yeah? So if I'm a leader, and with my partner like so, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can drop. Ooh, hold on, I lost myself as a leader. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You're finishing 6 on your left. You're gonna drop on your right. And 7, 8, 1, 2. That's really hard to do without a human in front of me to help counter a little bit. So that again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2. A triple. Now we're back to that sense of rush that we just talked about the previous time when we talked about our step hold. That's gonna come up here. So you have a moment of chill, and then maybe rush again. 5, 6, and chill. Oh, hot, and rush. And then it's very interesting to feel within the connection with your partner. Yeah? Let's do that one more time as a leader, and then I'll show as a follower, or a couple more times, I should say. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2. A trip. I did the wrong foot. Let's do that again. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, a triple. Step, step, 7, 8. 1, 2, a triple. Step, step, triple step. Yeah? So it can be a little weird to try to connect that into your swing out. But again, it's a little bit easier once you have a person with you. Let's talk about followers. So following, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm headed back this way. I'm gonna step and 7, 8, 1, 2, a triple. So that's again that moment of rush because we held back on the step hold, and I'm gonna head towards my partner. So that again as a follower, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, hold a triple step, 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 and round. Step up and triple, step, step, and ronde. Step, hold a triple, or step and sweep. 1, 2. Yeah? So let's try that with the song. I'm going to do it stationary, of course. I'm going to start off as a leader, and then I'll show as a follower. Again, if you have it with a person, feel free to do it. Again, the goal is you can try it together. Just kind of talk amongst yourself if you want to try it at the same time. That might be a whole different interesting feel versus you just making up on your own, like, okay, I'm going to make a decision to do it now. And who knows, the other person might make the same decision. All right, so I'm going to start as a leader, and then I'm going to go as a follower. Let's see. And 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8, step, step, triple. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, a triple. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, a triple. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, a triple. Step, and you can always break it up with regular swing outs. Triple, step, step, triple. 1, 2, triple. 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3. So I feel like something's gonna happen here, so I might do it here. Triple, 5, 7, etc. Yeah? So as you hear the build in the song, go for it. I'm gonna do it as a follow. 5, 6, 7, 8. 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, triple. Set,
Mr. Sanders
set, hold, triple. 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, triple. Break it up a little. Set, triple. Here I go. Set, triple. 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, triple. 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, triple. Set, down.
About you. Don't get it right.
Cool. All right, let's pause there. Cool. I hope that's going well for you guys. Oh, hello, Kimberly. Nice to see you. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're watching now. So if you're just joining us, Kimberly, I'm calling you out. We are working on a musicality class. So we're working on, specifically in our 8-count rhythms, our Lindy Hop rhythms, but a lot of the stuff you can try to figure out in your 6. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But we're kind of talking about the concept of how we can take variations that we learn and place them in different parts of our swing outs in response to music. Because again, that is what musicality is, I feel like, is just our response to what the music is doing and dancing to it. So that's all it means. I don't think it has to be this big thing that we have to go search our souls for. Yeah. So as you advance, you get to play a little bit with what the music, so your relationship to you and your music, or even with your partnership in response to what the music is doing. Yeah, so some variants of call and response and things like that, which is so prevalent in the dance that we do. Cool. So let's see. Let's go ahead and add all these concepts together. So we're going to spend about a few more moments of this. I'm going to play some music. I'm just going to play by myself because, again, I don't have a partner today. But if you have a partner, that is so awesome. Play with these concepts. And again, I'm going to do like little 30-second spurts because the algorithm is rude. Okay. Oh, and I'm listening. Look at her. Okay, cool. So nice. Let's go ahead and try all this with the song. So we did kickball changes. We just did that step hold, and then we just added on that little sweeping motion before we did the step hold. Okay. So I'm just going to play by myself as well over here in front of you guys. Feel free to do what you want to do. This is your chance to explore. This is your lab. Okay. So let's find a song. Oh, wow, I got a lot of texts. Do you all ever feel like whenever you're busy, that's when everybody decides to text you? Just rude. Not a time to be popular. Like I'm that popular. Okay, let's do this music. Love you. Let's start up chill. Let's do more Ella because I'm obsessed with Ella. She's a beast. On your own. 5, 6, 7, 8. Love you, magic, right or wrong. Sounds like the lyric of a song, but since it's so I thought I practicing. We'll do this again. I love you. Pause. So again, as you feel comfortable, feel free. You might see me break away from just on 1 and 2 or 5 and 8, 1 and 2. Feel free to try any of this stuff in the middle of your pattern. And if you end up on the wrong foot, which I probably will, what does it look like to fix it without stopping it? How can you adjust, okay? So those are the ideas there. So I'm gonna try again, do what you wanna do, have at it, and then we'll take a little break, and then Veronica will be teaching Balboa, woo-hoo! And I'm just gonna be her assistant that says nothing. All right, so let's just dance by ourselves. Here we go, or another person. So again, play with kickball changes, step holds, be inspired by what the music's telling you. Love, magic, right or wrong. Sounds like the lyric of a song, but since it's so, I thought you ought to know. I love you madly. That fish are in the sea is not the theory for me. That's for sure, just like I said before. I love you madly. If you could see the happy see? Even I know. Ginger, you want to dance with us? Get good. No?
makes me sing my love song so loudly. Good things come to those who wait. So just relax and wait for fate to let me see the things that you made. I love you madly.
Love you madly, right or wrong.
Sound like the lyric of a song. Because it's not what you want to know. I love you.
Love you madly.
Cool. Let's pause there. If you have any discoveries, please put in the chat. All right, I'll give it a moment for you guys to do that. Put it in the chat. Let's see. Cool. Let's do one more song, a little snippet, and then we're gonna take a break, okay? Alrighty, friends, here we go. Maybe do something a little faster to challenge us. Let's see. No, let's keep it chill. Cool. If you're online, give yourselves a round of applause. If you just found us later in 100 years, give yourselves a round of applause. Cool. Maybe technology would be completely different by then. Cool. So again, let us know in the chat. Let us know on our page what you thought of that class. So even I'm living proof, if you don't have a partner to practice with, that you can still work on your rhythms. You can still work on how you respond to music by yourself, because you can make those decisions by yourself, okay? So that's the thing. We don't always have to rely on a partner to suggest a thing. We could be the one that suggests. Ooh, what a life lesson. Welcome to dancing. All right, friends, we're gonna take a break and we'll come back after these silent messages. What we'll probably do is let's go ahead and end the stream, and then I'll start another stream for the next one, okay? So we'll see you guys in about 8 minutes or so, or 6, 8, math. 8. All right, and then we'll be Balboa with Veronica. We'll see you very soon. We'll start a new video in just a moment. Take care, y'all.